kommt, glaube ich. Will, glaube ich. Ich glaube, der Bene will unbedingt. Okay, we are back here streaming live. And what you're gonna witness next is the small final between Deventer and Kaniov from the Zurich Friendship Tournament 2019. Broadcasted live from Swisscanoepolo, Zurich.
This is going to be an amazing game, I'm sure. Both teams are really in good shape. And what I saw actually this weekend was a really strong and powerful Deventer. So I'm going to bet on Deventer 5-3. And what about you?
Yeah, to be honest, William, absolutely with you right there. Look at these guys. They look like mountains on the water. This strength is incredible. Deventer is kind of the birthplace of European Swisscanoepolo, let's say professional Swisscanoepolo. They're so good. They have won in the past Champions League and Dutch Championship. Quite a good team, a lot of national players playing for them. Maybe a bit older right now, but still in super shape, super aggressive
That could be
play.
actually at the end the reason why Kaniov has or will have some chances as well. They're young, they're wild, they're hard players, and yeah, let's see. I'm looking forward to see this game of the Titans.
And we see the referees are preparing for the game. They're settling themselves, and while the players are still kind of shooting themselves in, I guess for both teams it's pretty hard or pretty important here to win. Although it's not an official championship, this is the Zurich Friendship Tournament, a very renowned championship in winter. Actually one of the best places to go to in the winter to prepare for the seasons. Only the best teams come here to fight against each other. And right now we see that the captains are settling themselves, taking a final discussion with the referee, deciding which will be the playing ball.
And we're having the referees from the Dutch team, Mikkel de Ruyter, who are trying to handle this game between the two teams. So let's see who is going to do the first fight, the sprint. Number 8 against number 3 from Deventer. Actually a Belgian player, the number 3 from Deventer, and on the other side we have number 8, Pilar Arkusufi.
And there is the whistle from the referee, and both players are going in the middle. And what a great play here!
Really nice catch from the number 3. And Deventer is in possession of the ball. Let's see if they can strike the first goal.
Oh, already a shot!
Hit
what
the
a
bar.
Shot! Laser shot to
Close
the frame.
One. Now the number 8 tries to make the game fast and fast, but I think they're not going to make this counter-attack.
Look at Deventer, very aggressive attacking here.
And a tackle from behind, right down.
They're not going back into the defense, no, they stay at the opponent.
5 out from the beginning. This is huge pressure on them.
I mean, this is what makes this team a legend.
And look at the number 1.
Oh! What an awesome goal!
Amazing answer against the pressure from Deventer. We have Kapuzak Cordian, who is scoring against Deventer at the first minute.
And being under a lot of pressure there and still keeping cool and taking the shot in the empty goal. Very well played from Kaniov. But here's super
another
aggressive
shot.
play. In the middle, sneaks into the defense of Kaniov, taking the shot, but getting a corner here. So another 60 seconds on the shot
Deventer is
clock.
keeping the pressure high, trying to score, of course, this next goal, because the first one is not yet in.
Absolutely. I see we cannot broadcast right now the clock. We will tell you every now and then. It's 8 minutes 30 seconds to go in this game, in the first half of this game. 0 Kaniov, 0 Deventer.
Was soll jetzt?
And the game continues. Super aggressive play, but Kaniov gets ball position. Very important moment here. They are in the lead right now. 1 for Kanyov, 0 for Deventer. And that was a foul called by the referee.
We see against this try the shot from the number 9, unfortunately. Then let's see if Deventer has an answer to those shots and to the.
And now Michel, a legendary player from Deventer, taking the ball to
number 5. Let's see, and again no goal, but still in possession.
60 seconds on the shot clock. Michel taking the ball, but there was a foul claim from the referee, which gives Kanyov the ball again. Kanyov in ball position right now, supported by the way by 2 Swiss players. The Nüssler brothers, legendary Nüssler brothers from Rapperswil, playing with Kanyov right here. But they lost the ball again, and now Deventer in ball position again.
I mean, Deventer is playing with full confidence. I'm really wondering where they train during the winter, because it's still cold up there, right?
Absolutely.
5 out from the beginning against this young team from Poland.
But looking at those spears, I believe they even train in icy water. That's maybe why they're so strong.
I think so too. Corner for Deventer, who are keeping up the pressure on the Polish team.
By Jeff Voss. Nice shot all over the defense to number 5, Paul Sneeders. Now to Michel. And he's losing it!
Stupid mistakes from number 5.
Sloppy. But again, sloppy passing.
But he got the back. Well, now that needs to be a foul, I guess.
Actually, yes,
it is. And
it's hitting here the player. But the referees are unsecure. Was it a foul from the player?
It was a clear foul, of course. So Poland again in possession of the ball.
By the way, commentating here, live broadcasting, Uli Kurman, one of the most famous players from Switzerland, national player, international player, playing Swisscanoepolo for the last 30 years, super experienced referee as well. So I'm really glad to have him here on my side from the expert view, giving every now and then a shot on and commenting on
Thank you
what
so
the
much,
referee's doing here.
Christian, for those nice words. Of course, I have some nice words for you too. You're maybe one of the most experienced commentators I've ever worked with. Lots of experience also playing for the national team in Switzerland. Great success in different countries, and now and then these amazing commentaries you're doing here for the broadcast also here in Zurich. And we're seeing another pressure situation from the...
Wow, what a play here!
Is that close
awesome
one?
Defense from the Belgium goalkeeper who's playing here for Deventer, number 7, Seppe Vermeeren. What a great save, epic save here.
And Deventer's making this pressure and keeping the pressure high. Wasn't that a foul?
I thought so too.
No, it's not. And they still play on a shot, and again the bar.
Double frame.
And Deventer still in possession of the ball, got even the foul now, and keep up the pressure on the Polish team.
This show is just amazing what these two teams are showing us here. I think it's one of the best games of this entire tournament. Look at how attractive they play, so much going on there.
Look at that! That was a penalty.
Ooh,
the referees call a penalty and a yellow card as well. Of course, within the new rules. The number 8's getting sent out of the pitch.
The new rules are basically claiming whenever you get a penalty, you get a yellow card as well, and you need to be out for 2 minutes, giving the other team a 2-minute power play. So what a great situation right here for Deventer to bring it, to get back into the game.
We still have 4 minutes 46 to go on the first half of this game. Everything's open. And is this gonna be a goal? What a great shot on the left bar and in the goal.
Impossible for the goalkeeper.
Amazing shot as we see it, straight to the bar and then into the goal from all the different angles.
Is not hesitating here. He takes that present, of course, and scores. 1 Deventer, 1 Kanyov. Kanyov not shy here, another wave attacking. And we see Deventer is really aggressive, of course, because they are 5 against 4. So it will be really hard for Kanyov to get in a good shooting position here. But what they do really nice, Uli, isn't it? They kind of keep the ball very well.
Yes, I think so too. I'm really surprised by actually the way the team from Kanyov plays this whole tournament, and especially this game. Really mature how they play it, I think, and even under this huge pressure from these big guys from Deventer, they're trying and keeping up.
And there is the shot, because the shot clock was down. He needed to take this shot, a wise decision, and now they're going back.
And we have a counter-attack from the number 8 trying to get the snatchy pass, but not there.
Playing. He lost the ball there. And now actually that gives Kanyov some more time to play down these 2 minutes. And a shot from far outside, not even hitting closely the goal. And here comes number 7 back, Seppe Vermeeren, the great goalkeeper from Belgium, who is supporting Deventer in this tournament.
We still have 3 minutes,
and
10 to go, and a shot.
Hagen, Oleg Müller takes this shot and nails it, a laser shot, impossible for the goalkeeper to take it.
Finally, we have an open game again, and 2 goals for Deventer and 1 goal for Poland, the Polish team from Kanyov, to be.
And we have 2 minutes 45 seconds to play. What will the answer be of Kanyov? Number 6 here, Nüssler, holding the ball. Number 4, but he's not in a good position there. They played outside again. Akartwish bringing the ball back to Pulpash. And now they losing it. A very risky pass into the center, but actually well played from the defense of Deventer, and they of course go in a fast attack right away. But Kanyov, they do wisely. They are back already and settled in the defense, waiting.
Playing very wisely
in what a great
defense,
passing
even
here
though he's great.
And
the goalkeeper, no worries. But the goalkeeper is just amazing. What excellent saves he's doing there.
Absolutely.
Let's see if this is gonna be some more pain for Deventer during this game.
You're absolutely right. I mean, we saw Hagen scoring before, and now he was in such a great position. But the goalkeeper, he was there, keeping his team. And there was a blind pass, and Hagen couldn't even see it. But now he's back on track. But wise decision. He brings the ball out again. And now Michel kind of drifting in and taking the shot. And what a shot it was! Awesome play from the multinational player. That was a hard shot to take. He was not that close to the target. There were a couple of paddles in the air and he still scored it.
And we have 3 goals for Deventer and 1 goal for Kanyov. Let's see if Kanyov can come up again to pull up the pressure on Deventer, because the first 2 minutes I really think was really nice to see the pressure they were able to make. But Deventer is coming out like here. Look at this pressure.
I mean, you could say, we are in front, we take it easy right now. Not so Deventer. They go out again, putting a lot of pressure on the attackers, making sure they get not any good position in front of the goal. Very dynamic defense from the team of Deventer right now. But here, number 4, Vincent David is coming in.
Oh, an excellent pass and the shot on the goal. That's a corner, unfortunately.
Nice, very well defended here
Sandro
from
Nüssler, since ages, even though he's young, playing for the Swiss national team, not last year, but maybe he's coming back this year. He seems to be really well trained. And a shot from long distance from the number 1.
Beautiful.
Unfortunately not in, but we have another corner, and the first half is over right now. Let's see.
He needed to take that shot. He knew he was not in the best position. You might see that right now in the highlight section that we're going to review. We see a couple of highlights here, always broadcasted from our video team.
And then the goal from number 1. His amazing score under pressure from Deventer, going out fight right from the beginning.
Opening goal.
Scoring, and here an excellent shot.
But actually their only goal.
True, that was their only goal. That was actually the hope we had in them. And let's hope they're not going to be
the defense of Deventer is working really well. So they need to stick to these very fast attacks. Otherwise they might not have a chance. Whenever Deventer came out, they did not nail it that good.
I think so too. They're really the strongest weapon from this team from Kanyov needs to be the counter-attack against Deventer. Otherwise it's going to be difficult. Because out of the defense, making pressure on everyone, it's just really hard. Because they're really big guys, you know?
I mean, whenever you play against Deventer, Dutch guys, 2 meters, 190 at least, 100 kilos moving here in the water, and if they are pressing against you, it's really hard to keep the ball. Any normal human being would break under the pressure, but Kanyov is really well playing it. Still, they are 2 goals behind. We're in the half time. 3 for Deventer, 1 for Kanyov, and the teams are preparing here for the second half right now.
Do you think there's going to be an answer from Kanyov on this huge pressure from the first time?
I think it's all about their brain and speed. If they play it wisely and use these counters, then they might
got
have
the
a
goal.
chance.
And they got the ball from the beginning. Let's see if Deventer comes out 5 again.
Yeah, it seems that Arkadovich, number 8, is a super fast player. I mean, how he was sprinting out there and securing the ball for his team. Very important moment that they can start with ball position. And a nice pass in the center. Whoa!
What a great shot!
Number 2, Pilar, is kind of acting as if he wanted to take the shot, but not taking it, and bringing it to Vincent David. And he's scoring
and a super
amazingly.
nice shot, as we could see again on the highlight session.
And now we have 2 Kanyov, 3 Deventer. 9
Maybe
minutes to
time
play.
is playing for Kanyov, because as we said at the beginning, the guys from Deventer, they're really big, they're really well trained, but still Kanyov is younger. They're still maybe having a little bit more power at the end of the game. Let's see if they can come up to 3-3 afterwards.
Yeah, well, you're absolutely right. If you have a team that is like mid-20s versus a team that is mid-30s, that's definitely a huge difference. Still, they managed to get a great position.
And the
awesome
great save
defense.
against. This number 1 is just an amazing keeper.
Yeah, and look
on
how
the
young
line.
he is. Look how young he is. Rupchak Rodrian is his name.
I'm sure we'll hear a lot of times again this name. It's maybe the first time you're hearing it now, but there are gonna be other
Remember
times.
Rodrian, that name will definitely appear again. What a great goalkeeper. So many epic saves already in this game. And now it will be super important for Kanyov that they get a great position and score again. A solution seemed to be if they go over the center, but that was a sloppy passing here. But great! Arkadovich managed to keep the ball, and that gives them a bit of space right now. Ooh, kind of a hassle going on there. But number 1 keeps the ball, and now Nüssler. Damian Nüssler.
A shot from
the outside.
distance. Nice.
Wow.
And of course the number 7.
Yeah, Seppe Vermeer.
Seppe,
What a great
a
keeper.
really great player with a lot of achievements over the last years, playing
You have
since
played
ages.
against him as well, Willie, didn't
Yeah.
you? We know him from
I
the
think he's
national.
one of the best keepers, playing also outside in the defense.
Look
And
at
an
that.
excellent shot again from this number 4!
Vincent David.
Oh my god, this Vincent is gonna kill the Deventer guys! It's 3 against 3 now! Let's see what the rest of the game will bring. Oh my god, number 4,
a draw
Vincent!
situation. We couldn't wish for more. What an exciting
excellent game!
Great play here. Swisscanoepolo at its highest level. But Deventer not shy, going into the center already, drifting in, and here number 2,
But look at this
taking the
work
shot.
they're doing! Oh my god, they're just staying there!
And Rordian, again an epic save against the very strong shot of Hagen. Now all over the defense to Seppe.
And as we can see, Deventer is not moving anymore as they did before. They're kind of slow now.
I think you did a great analysis because exactly what you said happened. That's the great benefit of having commentators with tons of experience. Yeah, you're right. They seem to be a bit tired right now.
There's no more pressure on them.
What is so interesting about Deventer, they might get tired, but still they play this super exhausting way of
Ah, now again it's a foul and the ball again for the Polish team. Let's see.
Ball possession for Kaniov. What are they making out of it?
Ah,
Are
they're going 5 out again. That was their lucky punches they had at the first half.
Yes, and Kaniov displayed some difficulties resisting against this 5 out. What happens this time? Look at the pressure.
He got the ball back. No.
No, he did not. It was a
Was
foul.
out, yeah.
Yeah, so Jakob Iversen easily managed to push number 4, Vincent David, the great player. He pushes him just simply out with weight and power. And look at this dribble here from number 2. Hagen,
is this gonna end in a goal? Seppe.
Oh, nice
another pass, and that was even keeper before, so we have the possession of the ball against
maybe a bit
for
too much
Kania.
passing going on here from Deventer.
We still have 3 against 3. I don't really know what these tactics will bring to Deventer because they really need to score 1 more goal to win this game.
As you said before, they seem a bit tired, and 5 out is definitely the most exhausting tactic you can play when defending. But I must say, a lot of respect here for Deventer that they play that way. It makes the sport so attractive, giving Kaniov such a hard time to keep
And
the ball
another
in the air.
foul from the number 7. Seppe is losing his mind here.
Yeah, it was difficult play here with the paddle.
And other 60 seconds for Kaniov now.
Ooh, and now Kaniov in great position.
And another shot from the number
and that
8.
was even
Oh
a
my
difficult one. I mean, that could have been a foul as well, couldn't it?
Yeah.
It was very close, the paddle of Seppe to the hands of the
There's no
attacking
reason for
player.
taking these risks here. I mean, of course, the shot was really close, but why do you go out 5 out like that?
But it's really interesting to see how the game seems to be shifting from a clear advantage of Deventer towards a Kaniov that is improving and improving.
And now still Kaniov in possession of the ball.
Deventer giving them a hard time to get this ball into
The
inside
number
section.
4 who is still waiting in front of the goal. So dangerous if he gets the ball there. He has been goal for the last 2 times he was scoring.
And now a fast play from Mishan, and that
must be a foul and
It
a penalty,
is
a
penalty
clear
claim.
penalty. He was in possession of the ball, as we can see here, and he just blocks him more than 3 meters in front of the goal.
And
A
according
clear
to the new
penalty.
Rule, that's a double penalty, let's say, because first you get a penalty shot and 2-minute overtime. So maybe it was not that wisely played from Pilar Arkadovich to block the player there illegally.
And this is actually still the penalty we know, because it was a clear way to the goal. He was blocking him there. So we have the free shot or the penalty with a 3 goal or an open goal. He can score here easily. 2-4 against 3.
And obviously Jeff is taking this present, and we have 4 Deventer and 3 for Kaniov. On the clock we have 3 minutes and almost 30 seconds to play, so it's still all open. Kaniov can still manage to draw and maybe win the game. And again we see Deventer coming all out. 5 out they play, which is basically, oh no, they don't. They play 4 out, let's say, because Kaniov is only playing with 4. They still need to be, let's say, in the box play. Power play situation here for Deventer. And it's so important right now for Kaniov that they keep the ball as long as possible, not losing it here. Ooh, and they losing it. No, there was first a referee whistle. They claimed the foul. The player was attacking the rolling player which is illegal. You cannot attack somebody in Polo while he's rolling over. Another whistle here that gives Kanyov the great situation of having another 60 seconds on the shot clock. Basically what Kanyov is not needing to score a goal right now. They need to maintain and make sure they're not losing the ball. And that was a foul here.
That was a huge foul in front of the goal. Could have been even penalty.
Maybe even, but the goalie was well positioned, so maybe that's why the referee decided not to give a penalty shot.
I don't want to blame the referees here in this game, but still we have two Dutch referees refereeing this game.
You're right.
With Deventer.
Ooh!
And another
nice
shot from number 2, who's actually hurt himself.
It seems that Kanyov is surprised about that. They were pretty sure this is not going to be out. So, and now, we see a counter-attack here, number 5.
And this is going to close that game. We have 1 minute 51 to go. And the score.
Scores here to 5 Deventer, 3 Kanyov.
Yeah, let's see if Kanyov will come up with another lucky punch, as we call it, maybe for this time. But let's see if number 4 can still strike in front of the goal as he did before. I mean, if these guys in front of the goal, it's just in.
And there was a foul again. The defender was too close with his paddle, and they're great passing through the defense. And now a penalty shot, most likely because there was another foul situation, another too close paddle when he wanted to throw the ball to his friend. And that gives now...
Was the goalkeeper who came down with his paddle making the foul.
Maybe, yes.
And who is getting to receive this yellow card?
And that is a difficult situation. The goalkeeper needs to be out now. He cannot defend this shot, isn't it? But it seems that the referees still need to discuss what is exactly what they're going to whistle. So they took a timeout and make sure that they take a fair decision here.
Here we have the foul. Of course, he's blocking the ball with his paddle down there, where the opposite player, the opponent player from Poland, could actually get the ball with his hands.
Yeah, and I mean this foul.
It's gonna be a yellow card for, as we mentioned before, from the number 7 for Seppe, who made
Seppe
this
is such
foul.
an important feature of the Dutch team. So let's see how they play this. Being 4 only, and now Kanyov will be completed very soon. So that means that they can maybe even do this impossible task of doing
We
2
have
other
1
scores.
minute 30 left in this game.
This will be an important shot right now. Yes, and he
amazing
scores
goal
it!
from number 2, a really experienced
Pilar
player as
Tukas.
well. He's playing since ages for Kanyov, played several international tournaments, several world championships and European championships.
What an
And
important
now
goal
he
right
just
now.
scored the 4-5 for
And
them.
now they go 4 out, of course, because they are one player more on the field, Kanyov. So they want to make sure they get ball position.
1 minute left
But to be
in
honest, I
this
can't
game.
imagine Deventer, they play all out so many times. I could imagine for them it's rather easy to keep the ball. Let's see how much pressure Kanyov can bring to them.
And we have 40 seconds left in this game. Let's see if Kanyov can still get the possession of the ball. Actually, Deventer has 30 seconds on the shot clock, so they can just keep the ball. That's barely impossible to take the ball off.
Looks like they're training a bit. There's just relaxed movement here going on. However, now nice pressure on number 6.
He calls it a foul. Let's see if he can keep up the pressure now. Another pass to the upper.
Ooh, that's gonna be hard. It's 10 seconds to go.
Another foul.
Another foul.
And we have just 7 seconds to
And
go.
of course,
And a
it's
timeout. No, he doesn't call a
1.
timeout. 1, and the game is over.
The game is over.
Thank you
Deventer
so
wins
much.
this.
This was an amazing game from Deventer against Kanyov, with the winner Deventer.
Amazing play here at the Zurich Friendship Tournament, live broadcast from Swisscanoepolo Zurich. Happy to have you here watching. Please stay live. We're gonna show you now the final between Essen versus Robbie and Friends. So Rotemühle Essen, renowned German club, multi-time German champion, playing against a mixed team from the best players of Germany. So that's going to be super interesting game as well.
But enjoy also the highlights from this last game you're still seeing now, broadcasted here live from our amazing team behind the scene. And for the finals, I'm gonna leave my chair here and swap it over to Benedikt Flagler, maybe or not maybe the most successful and experienced player from Swisscanoepolo. He won 3 times the German Championship, won 2 times the Champions League with the German team Canoepolo team from Rotemühle Essen, which is playing here the final against Rob. So yes, I hope we're gonna get also some inside information from Benne. So stay live here with us on channel. Next game, the final Essen against Brocken and Friends.
Okay, we are back here. It's final time at the Zurich Friendship Tournament. It was an awesome 2 days. The best players from Europe have joined Zurich in an awesome location here in Zurich, indoor swimming pool, one of the best locations you can do a tournament in the winter. And of course, all the good teams, they know that and take this friendship tournament as a great chance to prepare their season. So we have final here between Rote Mühle Essen, one of the best and most renowned clubs of Germany, against Robben and Friends, a selection of premium players from Germany, a lot of them holding German championship titles, world championship titles and European championship titles. So it will not be easy for Rote Mühle Essen, which is here with a rather young team, a lot of experience as well in this team. Benny, what can you say about that?
Yeah, I can say that I think the most experienced player of Rote Mühle we can see here in the middle of the field with the number 1, Johann Driesen. He is a former German national team player. Then there's number 11, the only world champion, or current world champion of Rote Mühle, Leonard Unterfeld. He's quite a young player, really talented, and he managed to play such a high level in canoe polo, and he's still studying. He's a student as a medicine, so he has a big workload and a big training load over the week. And also number 10, he gave the last advices, Andrea Bertoloni, the world champion of 2016, and he's, yeah, sometimes you can call him the head of the team.
Yeah, and I think Benny has a lot of insights into the team of Rote Mühle Essen. For those out there that don't know, Benny has been playing for the last 10 years with Rote Mühle, winning a couple of times the championships, the European championships. How many times exactly? Was it 3 times?
Yeah, exactly.
3 times, and you won 4 times the German championship?
Yes.
Exactly, so Benny knows this team in and out, and he's still playing with them. However, lucky for the Zurich team, he was supporting Zurich this weekend, and even better for you as a spectator out there to have him now commenting this play and giving you some great insights on the German teams. But obviously, Benny, you know the team of Robbie and Friends very well as well.
Yeah, most of them are played a lot years in the German league.
And here we start right now. Whoa, what an amazing start!
The charge start was Leonard Unterfeld. He just won the ball against Jan Grunewald from Meiderich. He is a former U21 player, but he's now too old. And the Rote Mühle, they start with Johann Driesen inside. They just send 1 player in. And on the left hand side there's a fight between Dennis Waite and Andrea Bertoloni, the other world champion, current world champion of Germany. Dennis Waite on the side, and Johann Driesen plays the ball out to shift the British goalkeeper.
Look at the fight going on there in the defense of Robben and Friends. Rote Mühle Essen in the center position right there, and now trying to sneak in and bring the ball to the inside. But now they need to go back to the outside. They have another 50 seconds on the shot clock. There was a reset in between, so they will take this time wisely, making sure that they stay in the attacking position.
And now we see a shot that failed the target from Leon Conrad. It was maybe a bit selfish to take this shot because there was enough time on the shot clock. But the Rote Mühle team has enough time to set up again.
I think he saw that the goalkeeper was not ready and he wanted to surprise him, but then he missed the target.
Yeah, but
And now what's happening? We see Robben and Friends. They're really setting themselves on the outside. Robbie is in the center position. He tries to push there as hard as he can, while his friends from the outside do their first wave. Drifting in here, Kai. Number 7 is kind of having a bit issues in controlling the ball.
And yesterday night, Krieger, you said has his nearly turning 40, and he complained about this. I mean, we have to correct this. He's still pretty young. He's 27 years old.
This was obviously a joke, but Kai is indeed an awesome player.
And a long shot from Johan Driesen. Normally he's a pretty good scorer from halfway, but now he failed the target, so that means that he's...
Seems to be a bit impatient, the shots that they take here. Rotemühle Essen, we saw now 2 shots from the outside, although I had the feeling they were putting a lot of pressure on the Rotten defense. Oh, but there was a foul.
That was a silly foul from Patrick. He just hit Kai's hand with the paddle, and here we have 2 lefties fighting each other with Paddy and Kai Berner.
Absolutely.
And we have a fast and a shot from Kai Berner, but Paddy wins the ball. But give it back to Schiff, the goalkeeper, but the referee decided that it was a corner. What was pretty correct, because we're sitting right on the goal line of Rotemühle. And now they swapped.
And there is a corner situation right now. Number 2, Dennis Witt, one of the most strongest player from Rotten and Friends, is preparing here.
Yeah, he is one of the Liebler players.
He won the German Championship this year and as well World Championship, isn't it, Bene?
Yeah, it was last year, but...
And there he comes with the ball to the inside, taking the shot. Awesome! A laser shot, but great defense here from Rotemühle Essen goalkeeper. So normally, Bene, you have this position. Can you tell us something about number 6, Shivan McCutcheon?
Yeah, he's the former under-21 world champion and European champion. He played in the British under-21, and as I've heard, he's now maybe selected to play in the men's team, and he's still a young guy, and Rotemühle just asked him to join the team because he has a lot to do at the university this year.
Look at that!
Oh, well,
sneaking in here!
And a really nice
opportunity. Look at number 10 in the center position defense here, easily taking this ball to the outside. And another corner situation here for Rotten and Friends.
Yeah, René Kirchhoff took the corner. He's one of the most talented German goalkeepers. He's even a quick player, has a good overview over the pitch. And Kai Berner gets the ball, a shot, and he hit the bar. And now ball possession for Rotemühle.
We have 5 minutes played on the clock, 5 minutes to play in this first half of the final game from the Zurich Friendship Tournament, broadcasted live to you from Swisscanoepolo Zurich. And it is 0 Rotemühle Essen, 0 Rotten and Friends. So still all open in this exciting game.
And now on the field we have only Bertoloni as an old experienced player working inside, and all the others outside are pretty young guys.
And Patrick Lawrence did here a great shot, missing the target still, or at least there was a defense from the goalkeeper. And now he's coming again, sneaking in here. Number 6, the goalkeeper actually.
And now to Sven. He got a really hard shot. Dennis Witt should know him. He met him a lot of time in the German league, and this is exactly what Sven can do best. He even scored 2.5 years ago in Buriana at the European Club Championship. He scored a lot of important goals.
And with that shot, he brings his team in the leading position. What a great moment here for Rotemühle Essen. 4 minutes to play on the clock, and they're in the lead. And there was a great defense from number 5, Marvin Pels. He was kind of in the middle. I had the feeling he even touched the ball, but the referee seemed not to see this. So that.
But also Robbie and Franz, they just turned back to the goal. So normally the players are often right if they don't complain and just paddle back and do their job. And maybe a shot. No, it's a pass inside to Leonard Unterfeld, but he got pushed into the goalkeeper. The referee decides that it's a goalkeeper foul. But in my point of view it isn't, because Leonard Unterfeld got pushed into the goal. And now we have a long ball to Robbie. And
keeps the ball secure, very well played to Dennis Witt, and there is a far shot!
but he missed the target. So the ball comes back to Rotemühle. And now their two players swap off and bring new energy back on the field with Leon Conrad, and Paddy is back again on the field.
And obviously Rotemühle plays it tactically right now. They want to make sure that they use the entire time on the shot clock. 40 seconds to go.
Yeah, and they try to play their typical way with two players inside and just play a kind of play the ball to the side. And now the middle one comes in.
And center position here, but plays it out again to Jonas.
To Johan Driesen.
And
Johan Driesen with a trick shot, but he hit the bar, and ball possession for Robbie and France.
And look how fast they try to attack again here. We see number 4 in front, Jan Grunewald. But they take it rather slow, and they really want to make sure they take a great shot, because they need to draw right now, ideally before the break time.
And we see now Leonard Unterfeld for some of you in an unusual position. He's playing in the front, but actually when he was young he always played there, and he did amazing steals from the ball steals, and yeah, he's really strong on this position.
And there we see Robbie in the middle fighting against Andrea Bertoloni, the two number 10, giving themselves a tough time. Really, these fights that take place on the field, it's amazing when like 90 to 100 kilos are pushing against each other and fighting there for space. And again a far shot from Kai, number 7 from Robbie and Friends.
And he took just a shot because there was only 1 second left on the shot clock. And the result is the second best he can achieve. He got a corner, so ball possession for Robbie and France.
And another 60 seconds on the shot clock.
But what is Johan doing? He's facing his own goal. That's a pretty unusual defending tactic. A nice catch from Leonard Unterfeld, but unluckily Paddy couldn't pick up the ball because René Kirchhoff was too tricky with his paddle and just flipped the ball back to... And now a great shot from Dennis Witt. Ball possession back, and Kai scores because Leonard Unterfeld was a bit too slow.
That was a laser shot, did you see this? So hard to take for the goalkeeper, so fast. I mean, it's incredible. Kai's rather a small player and still he has such a hard throw. Incredible shooting here. Equalizing. 5 seconds to go.
And a great shot from Johan. That's typical for Johan. He always tries to help the team to come back in, but it was also the right decision now because there were only a few seconds left on the clock. And now we can see the highlights from the first half.
Yes, the teams are enjoying a 3-minute break right now while we enjoy the highlight moments.
And here we see the first goal. It was a nice goal from outside. It was just the latest throw from Sven Borg. And here a great block. Oh, sorry, this is the game from Zurich. It's the wrong highlights. We see here's the highlight from Zurich against Gallo early these days. We'll be back in a few seconds for the second half.
Yeah, maybe while Ben is taking a quick break, I can only comment on the great achievement for the fans of Swisscanoepolo Zurich. We see here in the final Robin and Friends versus Rotemühle Essen, and yesterday actually Swisscanoepolo Zurich was fighting against Rotemühle Essen, and they were able to win their game against Rotemühle Essen. It was an awesome achievement for the Zurich team, beating the 4-time German champion Rotemühle Essen with 4-3. However, you must admit as well that this morning Rotemühle came back having another game, the second round game against Swisscanoepolo Zurich, and they won it with 4-2. However, still a great achievement from the club of Zurich that is still able to compete on this international and high quality level. That as a side note. And maybe in the break time we have some time as well to say thank you to our live broadcasting team. They do an awesome job. We do not see that many live broadcasts in Swisscanoepolo, especially not in this high quality with slow-mo, with reviews and everything. So thanks a lot for the great work that our live broadcasting team is doing here at the Zurich Friendship Tournament. Both teams are very calmly discussing their tactics. They're going to do next. It's a draw situation right now. Robben and Friends 1. Rote Mühle Essen 1. And it's interesting as well to see how the style of Swisscanoepolo can differ. We have in this game, we have 2 goals only so far. In the game before we had much more goals. I don't even remember how many it was, but it was like a high-end score, somehow 8-6 at the end. So there was a lot of goals taken, and that really depends on how the teams are playing. Of course, all the players on the field know each other very well from the German league, and now they are preparing again.
And we have on the side of Rote Mühle, we have Leonard Unterfeld going for the charge start, and on the side of Robbie and Fran, it's again Jan Grunewald.
And Jan is so fast there.